Now let's talk about how to find area with triangles. The question here says, how many 2 centimeter squares have to be added to the figure below to get a total area of 80 centimeters squared? Alright, so first we're going to want to find out how much area we have already, and then we'll figure out how much area we would still need to get to our 80 centimeters squared. So in order to figure out how much area we have already, we're going to have to start by counting up our boxes again. Here we have squares that are 2 by 2. Now a 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter square has an area of 4 centimeters squared. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those squares. So we're going to do 9 times 4 centimeters squared, which is going to give us 36 centimeters squared. Now, we also have these triangles here. In order to find the area of a triangle, we're going to take the length times the width, and then we're going to cut it in half. We can see that if we swung this around and put this triangle next to this triangle, it would make a square. Each of these triangles is half of a square. So for our triangles, we're going to take our 4 centimeters squared, which was our length times our width, and we're going to just divide that by 2. 4 centimeters squared divided by 2 is 2 centimeters squared. Since we have 2 of these triangles, we're then going to multiply that by 2, which again gives us 4 centimeters squared. That makes sense because we just talked about how if we swung this triangle around onto this one, it would be like we had one square. So now we have 36 centimeters squared plus 4 centimeters squared, which gives us 40 centimeters squared. That's the area of the shape that we have right now. We want to know how many more squares we would need to add to get 80 centimeters squared. So let's start by figuring out how much more area we're going to need. We have 80 centimeters squared minus the 40 centimeters squared that we already have means that we're still going to need 40 centimeters squared added on. Now if we're adding this area in 2 centimeter squares, that means that they're going to have an area of 4 centimeters each. So we can divide our 40 centimeters squared that we still need by 4 centimeters squared. 40 divided by 4 is 10. We would need 10 more squares to be added to our figure to have 80 centimeters squared.